Okay, what's up YouTube? Um, Hopefully we can get this going today, yet again. Been some issues with YouTube Studio today. We've been trying to get it fixed, but ain't exactly the best at trying to fix things. So without further ado, we'll see if we can't get this back on the road again.
Really, dude.
Car, take it you're loading in.
No, I'm still waiting, as it were.
Oh, well. We're up and moving. It's just the live chat isn't up again, of all things. Not to say I'm surprised or anything. Yeah, because we are live right now.
Loading up.
Yeah, I sent the link to you, honey.
Yeah, I don't know why the live chat's not showing, but we will see what we can do about that. Also looking for the link real quick while Car's loading up.
I sent the link already for the
How
for you.
how'd you send the link already? If I just started the stream. All right then. Guess somebody got the notification bell.
Yes.
Okay, besides YouTube being a pain with the live chat.
I
And
can watch the chat thing if you'd like.
if you want, I've got it on my phone too, but every once in a while it like crashes out, so I have to like refresh it.
Yeah.
And I've got to wait
I'll
on
just
Car anyway.
Meow.
I'll just watch it for you so that you don't have to. It'll help you in the long run.
Well, I don't know about the long run.
I mean, if someone types in there, I can tell you what they said.
Ah. Well, yeah, that part will, yeah.
Right? Since the chat's being a pain to use, it's working for me, no problem.
Yeah, because YouTube Studio right now is saying connect streaming software to go live, but we're already streaming directly to YouTube, and the YouTube Studio side to it isn't working. So I don't know if that's on YouTube side. If it is, I hope they fix it.
It is a YouTube issue because of the fact that I usually watch another guy play Minecraft, and his live chat doesn't work sometimes. So it's a YouTube thing.
Yeah, I kind of hope they fix that, because I can't even see my analytics. Or analytics. I can't even see that. I can't see my stream health, stream settings, none of it, because it's not registering.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, we're running.
Copy that. Well, I'm approaching your train slowly.
Oh. Gonna do the sneak attack.
So, Mandy, if you want, you can send that link out again.
I did. I sent it to the chat there again.
Yep. I'll have to put the link down into Lycan Sanctuary again.
Don't think anybody's watching over there.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because I'm not in there.
Here I am,
Two, so
sitting there going, oh yeah, I'm approach slowly, and out of nowhere, everything starts like getting level.
Oh no. Which means you move faster, right?
Yeah. I don't know where it
That
started getting
train,
level.
it gets level. It doesn't have to fight anymore.
Yeah, it just like immediately takes off out of nowhere.
Like, hopefully car's not there when you get there.
I've also got it up on my phone, so I can also see the chat through the phone.
Okay, so you got your chat going, your phone at least.
Yeah, since it's not showing up on the computer, because it's not even registering that I'm actually streaming, but YouTube servers itself are like going, okay, yeah, you are streaming.
That's actually happened to for YouTube when he's doing his Minecraft thing. It'll show up on his phone, but it won't show up on the computer, and the computer's where he's watching usually.
Yeah, because I can't even see my analytics or anything. It's almost like YouTube Studio itself is glitched out.
It could be struggling.
Okay, I haven't the slightest clue where your train's at, car, but I'm
loading right now.
oh well. I'm on the move then.
Yeah, I'll be out of your way. I'm halfway loaded on the last cars.
Ah. You know what's sad? I'm actually getting less latency this time around than I was before.
Could it be that a lot of people are streaming right now, or?
It is
My
possible.
FPS is pretty damn high too. I'm in the 40s right now.
Till you actually log in on the server. Yeah, because my frames right now are 141. So I've got a dropped frame percentage of like 0.3%. Which this is about to be really interesting because it is turning nighttime.
Oh, does it change the frame rate when you go into night?
No. I'm saying it's interesting because you see that way back there, right? How dim it looks. It's not even nighttime yet.
Kind of looks foggy.
Oh, it is got a little fog out right now.
You're at what, dusk?
Yep.
No, dawn. Yeah, dusk. Alright.
One morning, one evening. It'd be evening though.
Yeah, that one tree I would cut it down. I'd be gone. That tree would be gone too. And you just pass it. I did that to cars too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that one's in the red zone. He goes, all I hear is falling trees. I go, it's only me. I wait for the train to like at least get far up the track.
Yeah, me and Carr just signaled to each other, letting each other know that we're there.
No, you're not going very fast. You're doing 8? 8?
7.
Oh, the things are very small on the screen when you're watching on the YouTube, so.
Go to max screen size.
Yeah, but I'm also watching chat here.
Oh, you don't have to. I mean, I've got a live chat on my phone. That's what I'm telling you.
Did you see where I talk?
I was letting gamer know that I'm on the move. And I didn't hear any reply from you. But I got my torch on.
Well, I just replied yet again.
Out of earshot for me.
How?
No idea.
But
Like I am literally over here at the turn now. Yeah, so far we only got 3 people watching. One of those is me. That's mainly because I'm also watching the stream, and it's the only way I can tell, like, if it goes down due to the fact of YouTube Studio being on the glitch right now.
Oh, actually, there was another. Found it. Found it.
Heard you that time because you're in render zone.
That might be why you didn't hear me.
Chug it along at 14%.
Alright, I'll match.
They're actually passing each other. He's on the opposite track. Jeez.
Yep, one going in, one going out.
I mean, this is where a third person would be nice. Because when it starts getting nighttime,
Trying to load is a bitch.
that's putting it lightly. And I've always noticed something too. When the streams crash, all your viewers go away out of nowhere. And no one like checks back to see if it's like doing anything again, because no one ever hits the notification bell
Yep.
or the like button. So
Well, we survived that turn.
What you need to do is they need to you go to the old stream and when you type a comment saying it's a new stream running.
well, I mean, if you hit the notification bell, it'll
If
let
it's
you
still
know.
around.
Yeah, that is the key, if it's still around.
You never know. If someone is actually subscribed to you, they should.
Well, the notification bell will pretty much give you a notification when I'm streaming or anything.
But see, I didn't have it black before. I had it as a white one, and it still told me that you were streaming.
Okay.
That's how I knew. Yeah. But then I turned it into a black belt for all. So you just click the all instead of just one section.
I may pick up a 280. And I'm thinking about using the Ruby for the snowplow. Because it's got guide wheels in the front, not in the back.
Yeah.
So I think Ruby would be better as a pusher than a puller.
It is possible.
Like I told you on mine when I'm using Betsy, the second one, not the starter one. For some odd reason on that one straight stretch, he stalls out, completely stalls out, unless I jump off the train. It's kind of weird, almost like I ate way too much for the train or something.
Do you have a car attached?
I have it the setup for like the caboose. It's just one corner. It struggles on for a straight stretch. It struggles on. It's like it's trying to climb a hill that doesn't exist.
Oh, there's hills in there.
Exactly what's going on. Right?
Oh, Carl, when you get a chance, can you hit that switch for me this way I swing right on by?
The one down here?
Yep.
Yep. Thanks for letting me know. You need me to flip it for you, right?
Yep.
Alright, you're going outbound. Got it.
Yeah, because I already knew once that engine started going over that crest, we were going to take off.
I think it's funny because it shows when you
Switch has been thrown.
when you hit the regulator, the steam no longer, the smoke no longer comes from the turn it off. So you're just roasting. It's so funny.
Copy that. And you should be
For
able to...
once, I gotta thank this hill. It slowed my train down.
Yep. And if you just let it coast back, it'll flip that switch again.
Yep, that's why I was pushing the gas.
So do I need to hit the switch again?
The switch is still thrown. I was still creeping forward when I get the gas going again.
Okay, so I need to stop my train once I see my caboose and go flip that switch. Got it.
No. The one down here is flipped. The right way. I don't have a 9,000 mile long train like you do. Yeah. Switch is thrown the right way.
That's right. You're coming back up from the depot.
Crossing the T now.
Yeah, since you're coming back up from the depot, it should flip automatically. It's only when you're coming back down from the lumber mill.
T is clear. T is clear.
Copy that. I'm working my way on over to the smelter now. Okay, maybe that's a sign saying slow the hell down.
It's not like you're going that fast, though.
Oh yeah, it's fun to watch.
It doesn't matter whether you slow down or not.
No, the top of the train wiggles. Those are the things you don't want.
Yeah, but you're still picking up momentum because of the cars pushing the train up.
Ooh, Caboose got the rocking and rolling on that one.
Yeah, that exit curve is a very slow curve. I think the best you can do is about 6.
I don't know. I just took it
That's
through there.
pushing it.
I just took it through there at like 14.
14 speed or 14 reg?
14 speed.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't lose anything.
Gamer be known to push bounds.
I creeped through derail corner. As much as I like this train, I think I'm gonna give him the bigger one.
Well, I know one thing, that Caboose is lit up like Christmas time.
What, mine or yours?
Mine, it's actually illuminating the track.
Yeah, like my rear lights are.
How many cars do you have on your train, there, gamer?
I have not fair count. I have not fair to count them.
Probably about 14 or 16 cars.
Oh, at least. When they started that build, they had 6 attached.
And-
Try and count them.
And then it just got longer from there.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, when I had 6 attached, I was using a Betsy. Now you're
16.
you're talking about no brakes. That's called 100% or 99% brakes, and my reverser is all the way at negative 100, full reverse, and regulator 100% reverse, just hammer down. And
Yeah, I
me
think-
hopping in between the cars, hitting the brakes.
Oh my lord. Oh, because your brakes don't stop you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Estimated count, because it's really hard to count from a far distance, is 16 cars. 16 or 14. It's an estimated count.
And this isn't even the max load I can carry.
Like I said, my Betsy is having issues on straight structures. And she's only got what? 6 cars? Like Bruce?
Yeah.
That's 7. If you have 6 vehicle, 6 load cars in a caboose.
Yeah, and she goes fine until she hits that one section. I don't know why. It's the section that you thought the car might actually derail on.
Oh, just letting you know, it is going to be nighttime for a hot minute
Yeah.
because I put it to where it's realistic.
So, 12 hours.
Give or take, yeah.
And what is that in game time? What, 30 minutes?
No.
No.
More than that. It's like 1,000 and some change
I've
minutes.
got my service set to 600 each.
Okay, so if you didn't change your time setting, right, for your day and night, what's the normal time now?
Oh, like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Every 30 minutes it'd be like day and night.
Oh, I saw once you take the bottom track.
But you don't want it to be like every 30 minutes because that's just not fun.
Mm-mm.
So that's why I think I put mine, what, to 3,000? Or something like that. I can't remember what I put it at.
Hey,
Because,
gamer,
Yep.
when you go through the smelter area, let me know the condition of the cordwood.
Okay. Guess you're gonna be hitting the same area.
I still got cordwood left. 2 cars plus one cord. So 17.
I mean, I can tell you just by from what I'm looking at now, it's already burned through a little bit of cordwood.
All right. So should I reverse it or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need cordwood.
All right. But should I throw this thing in reverse? Yeah, that sounds like the best option.
No, because it's still gonna flip that switch back to the main
Yeah, I
area either
have to
way.
flip it so that I can go through. And then just flip it in my light. The wood refill's loaded though.
Top it up.
Actually, I got
You're breaking out heavy.
3 cars plus one.
And I take it this cord cut off one car. Oh, there you go.
No, I'm here.
probably concentrating on
Yeah, I got 3 full cars and a single extra.
Top it up.
Of course, I always take it all the way back up.
Discord, will you let the man speak?
Do you want me to get a full load?
You can if you want. It would be better.
Okay. Then I'll back it up there and then come back down.
Top it up.
And since I'm backing up, I can hit the switch before I get up the hill.
Yep. Copy that, Mandy.
And once I come to a stop, I'm going to also check my caboose to make sure its lights are on.
Yep. I could see mine from here.
Yeah, but you're also the host.
That is true.
Given how bright my tails are on the train, though, I should be able to make them out. Switch has been thrown. Yeah, my tails are working. They're just not rendering for me all the way up there at the car. All the way up there at the train.
Bits and pieces that they gotta work on.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Apparently, Ashley can't type in chat.
Why?
It wants her to make a channel.
She doesn't have a YouTube channel at all?
I'm able to do
I
that.
don't.
I don't have a YouTube channel.
Huh.
Um,
That's weird. Alright. So YouTube probably being on the fritz right now.
I could probably go and see what's going on with her thing. I don't know. Ow. Man. Oh, they changed the way the Switch thing sits too, apparently. Alright, I'll go check what's going on with her. I'll be right back.
Alright.
And thankfully, the cars I got to load are still within my light radius.
Me, not so much.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can park up here and come help load you.
If you want, sure.
think I'm about halfway there.
I mean, I'm already getting ready to go around that circle. So as long as you come in and park down behind my caboose, you'll be fine.
No, halfway up to the logging camp.
Oh, I can tell you one thing. Ever since we got these new trains, we haven't even used the water tower down here.
Mm-hmm.
That was mainly for Betsy.
Mm-hmm. But it's good to have that thing there just in case.
Yup.
I hit the tight turn at 12. It slowed me down to 10. Still attached from what I can tell.
Go around the 30s at like 5 to 6 on speed, and you should be perfectly fine.
Yeah. I got it down to 2% reg right now. Because I know we got an uphill coming, so I'm going to slow way the hell down.
Alright, well, what's going to happen for right now?
That issue's fixed now, Dan.
You saw what?
The issue that Elizabeth was having is fixed.
Ah.
She couldn't talk in the chat.
Ah.
So it's fixed.
It hasn't updated yet that they've typed
The blog
anything.
thing first. Yeah. So, like games that she plays or she streams, stuff like that.
In other words, YouTube analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which seems to be having an issue right now anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. Perks of streaming all day and drinking some form of liquid.
Lots of water.
Yeah. So, I'll be back.
You gotta go to the bathroom. I drank too much liquid. Now I gotta piss.
I'm glad this is not a child's channel.
Mm-hmm.
See, I noticed they changed where the labeling is. Or is that just on his screen itself? I think an animal attacking my feet. It's like lost his dang mom here. Yeah, so they've changed where the label settings are now, because according on gamer screen, it's not off to the upper right anymore. It's almost the center of the screen now.
It's attached to your mouse. It's attached to your crosshair. Instead of being a banner up top.
Okay, I am back.
It will be
We
perfect.
will.
Now, it would be nice if the loading platforms had like a lantern or something like that, so you
Couple
know.
torches on them.
Yeah, so you know where they're at.
Mm-hmm. Ambient lighting would be nice too.
Yeah. Now I get that most train companies didn't run at night.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly
Unless
due
they
to,
were already on.
yeah. I mean, I get as to why they didn't most of the time. And it's mainly due to the fact of extremely hard to see anything at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be well lit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong, I can still figure out how to load it. Ain't a problem. But it makes it that much more complicated.
If you want me to come down, I can. I'm loading up the first car.
Oh, like I said, I mean, I can always figure out how to load it. It ain't a problem.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Loading up at night is not an easy thing.
Nope.
So you don't want me to come down there.
I mean, you got your load. I've got mine. If we can at least keep it going,
I
we're
got
good.
2 cars to load. That's it.
Believe it or not, it's really the last one I gotta worry about. But I gotta wait for you to come down here in order for me to go up.
I'm already down here for helping you load.
I mean, I see you jumping.
Two full ones. Half car. Keep her coming.
I know. I was just slowing it.
All right, that's good.
Which I need to put fuel in here anyway. Whoo, that was a mistake. Look directly into the fire, yeah. Won't go blind.
Huh. Three and three. I'm standing in front of the first one. Almost there. Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, I felt that.
I saw that.
Whole train shifted forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna need over there, that's for sure.
Elizabeth is asking, gamer, what level does one go from using wood to fuel up you?
Up to using coal.
Yeah.
So, the best way to answer that is actually me going into... Wow. Okay, that's new. Boom. Wait, what? Oh. Montezuma, Glenbrook, Climax.
Ruby's a tier 5.
Ruby...
10 miles a tier 2.
Ruby, yeah, Ruby is a coal, and it's a tier 5. Cook 260 is also a coal, and it's a tier 4.
10 miles of coal and it's a tier 2.
Yeah.
Tier 5.
Which
Tier
actually, there it
4.
is. Yeah, so the lowest
And
level
tier
is,
6.
yeah, lowest level is tier 2.
Yep. It's a nice little train, too. Not very strong, but it's a nice little train.
Yes. We loaded?
Yeah.
That's a nice little
And
building.
I just dropped a basic book 280 at the station. For later. And brake check. Just like that.
Oh, I didn't slam brakes this time, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
And
We
believe it
got 3 cars left.
Copy that. And believe it or not, Elizabeth, you can go all the way up to a tier 6 and be using a wood fired It really just
Mhm.
depends on the train itself.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to use the train for. It depends on what train you need.
Or the player's preference, maybe.
Not two, 3 and 3.
It doesn't each train have its own little like weird.
Idiosyncrasies? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want one or two this time?
Up to you. You're the load master.
Little master.
All right, give me a brake check then.
No, that is actually what it's called.
Another name for them is a quartermaster.
That's the term I would be familiar with. That's not like load master.
Mhm. Loadmaster's actually older
Mm.
because loadmasters were only worried about the loading. Quartermasters are load and unload.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just think it says thank you for answering my question.
Yep.
Yep. All
Not a problem.
right. Pull. Going for last two.
Thought you said whoa.
Now pull. You know me. I always say brake check. Keep going.
Well, once I get enough traction.
Yep. Come on, you heavy girl. One left.
Yeah, the other thing about this game is I noticed if you can get enough people on your server to play,
Brake
you
check.
can have you can have enough
Break
players
it. There we go.
to sit at each station, have them load, and keep you guys going for quite a while. Unload and load.
Oh, if you get enough people, you can literally have enough people to be running everything all the way down to switches. Like, you literally
Mhm.
just would have someone sitting at a switch, like, hey, I'm going to this location. Okay, click. And that's all they do.
Switch has been thrown. All right, 3 and 3. Back to the camp.
Copy that.
do you have your random weather set for your gamer, or do you?
I do,
set it
believe
up
it or
like-
not.
Oh, so it'll do it randomly.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's set to change very, very slowly.
Yup.
So if it decides it's gonna start raining, it's gonna rain for a while.
Yup. Which I can check, because I think at one point I actually did turn that off. And yeah, I understand that all too well. Where you don't want to crash somebody out. So, gameplay, animated. Ah, there it goes.
Suddenly daylight.
Oh, I was wondering which you're running to.
Bad part is, I can hear the bloody train coming past me.
Right.
Yeah, it's because I changed it to turn on the weather again.
Elizabeth says, I just can't wait until I'll be able to join into playing in someone else's server and not crash them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I did respond to that one. So yeah, I understand 100%, because at one point me and Carl were even having issues. Like, I would try to join Carl and immediately would crash him out.
And the reverse.
Yep. So it's slowly getting worked on. They got their hands full, unfortunately. But, I mean, it is a beautiful game for what it is, though.
Mhm.
Well, I love it. When the first time I saw you, I can't remember. Yeah, it was you I was watching. But I think a gamer, and I wanted to play it.
All right, we're on the move
Top of that.
with a full load, and I'm probably gonna lose every single one of these items in that pile.
Don't do
Because then
that.
I looked, we had 3 left.
Really?
Yeah, we had 3 cords left, and I've got a full load, so I'm probably gonna use all of it.
So, do I need to back up and wait till you get here?
Is there a secondary way out?
No, we're gonna be head on.
Oh,
I can back up until you get here. That's no problem. Uh-oh. Well, there just went daylight.
Yeah, but it's raining. Heavily raining.
Backing up and closing all doors. I ain't getting out in that shit.
And I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Mandy, it's your favorite weather.
wait a minute. How do you have my favorite weather? Oh, the lightning. Oh, the one that I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm out. Yeah, and every person in it. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I can barely hear y'all now due to the lightning. Holy crap.
It's also overtopped.
The conductor actually sits over there on top of the, instead of being in the train, they're sitting on a chair on the and where
Mm-hmm.
you could actually shovel the coal into the.
Oh, heck no, I put my regulator to 0. We're waiting that one out.
Yeah, the storm seems to have passed, at least up
Yeah, same here.
here.
I don't know how and why, because the transition time is like 99.
I've seen Boomer actually play this game and chase the storm.
Yes,
chase
I have been known to do
the
that.
storm is such Liz says yes, it would be because I like to partake in the game my friends play. You will in time.
And yeah, I can understand that.
Alright, go in creep mode to get out of this area.
Yeah, I like shut every single hatch and door possible. I won't get out in that.
It's like playing the reverse game here. A lot of track you have to reverse into, isn't it?
Well, cars transitioning down here, and there's only one way to get down here.
Right.
So I have to.
They're too long to sit in the siding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is no actual siding down here. There is a turnaround, but there's not a siding.
Mm-hmm. Because I got to get around to the woods drop.
Which I just threw that switch for you.
Thank you.
You know, I never have actually understood why there's a secondary area right there for something that's not even used. Now just remember when you come out, you gotta flip that switch back over. So the best way to do it, the one on the right, if you're looking directly towards the water tower, is the one that will be used to get you back up. The one that's towards the turnaround point will get you into the loop for the loading and unloading area.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever direction you're facing is the switch you gotta throw. And it's always going to be on your left. Unless you're trying to get down from the top area, and then it's going to be on your... Well, no, yeah, it's going to be on your left.
Starting the descent out of the lumber yard.
Copy that. And since I'm idle, I basically just sit here. Which honestly, what I need to do is put it on like 2% reg and then open up the cylinder cocks.
Mm.
Face full of steam.
You're playing the waiting game now, gamer?
Yeah, I'm basically just waiting now. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check and see what my roommate's doing. Cause I'd be smelling stove.
He's being too quiet.
I'd be smelling stove. And last time he damn
Mhm.
near almost burnt the egg carton.
Yeah, go check on him.
Yeah, I'd be checking too. We will, Elizabeth, you will actually see car go by. Just, yeah.
Man, give him enough time.
Oh, he's waiting for you, so you would go by him eventually.
Yeah, as I said, give it enough time. You'll see 1701 go by.
It, it's really neat because you get to see the steam coming off of the train there from Gamer's train, and
Yeah, Gamer's got his cylinder cocks open. He's venting excess steam.
that's handy for what purpose though, Carl?
If you have too much steam in the boiler can go boom. So if you're just sitting there doing nothing, you give it just a tiny bit of rag and open up your cylinders. So you let the excess steam blow out. Just past Sawmill.
Not back yet. Real hair's a movement in here. She's in the back there. He's been like that all day
Ugh.
since he got home. I'm pretty sure the way he has his camera set right now, we'll be able to see you go by. Everybody watch for the wolf to go by. Wolf. chat for him. How far away from Gamer are you now, Carl?
I just got first look at the refinery.
So you shouldn't be that far away from them now.
Oh, the way this track is run,
Alright, we're good. Sorry about
Welcome
just
back,
past
Gamer.
first look.
that. Copy that. First lookout.
And remembering how much of a pain in the tail this track is, I'm making sure this thing's crawling.
You hear me?
What?
I was trying to get some wiki tiki from Johnny, but he ain't got none. He got a grocery store.
Probably gonna have to go to the girls if you're trying to do all that. Just don't sit down on shit and don't be using pants.
Pants. Oh, yeah. You know, I got shorts on now, right?
Yeah.
You don't hardly ever see me in shorts, do you? I wear shorts like most of them. I have pants, excuse me.
Elizabeth says, did Gamer before he left switch the tracks for the other train travel past him?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
you know that this one track that he's on is a single track instead of a dual track.
Yep. And the reason why is because it's such a narrow area. So, the way you can always tell, if you look at the line here, you notice how it opens up right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going onto this one, and this side, that little wedge right there is right there. So now it's going to be going off into this direction. So car will be passing me. But when he's coming out of this area right here, this is going to flip over to like right there. And as you can see, they're both saying, hey, we're both to the right. So when he comes out to go that direction, he's going to have to flip this one right here back to there. And as you can see, that little wedge right there has put it to where he's going to go straight.
It switches, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple once you figure it all out. It can seem a little overwhelming at first. Yep, I hear you.
And he's just showing Elizabeth how the switches work. Oh, he's waiting for you.
And I don't know why my UI is gone somewhere, but it is.
Oh,
And
you-
I know
you-
a certain wolf that'll be jumping off my train right about now. With a saw in hand.
That actually is very well possible with the whole train crash thing.
Mhm.
Don't believe me? Ask Mandy what happens.
Oh. What, with me and when Car and I were horsing around on Mars?
Yep.
Actions of each other and they're hitting each other dead on. Um, the heavier or stronger train will actually knock the other train off the track. So you have a derail.
Yep.
Um,
Well,
the
Betsy is so low to the ground, so when Carr came through with his train, it actually caused Carr's train to lift up off the ground. Now, Betsy more than likely did get pushed back in the process.
But
actually, it just
Betsy acted like a
plowed
ramp.
right through. Betsy just plowed right through him. I was hitting the brakes as fast as I could. He goes, "See, now you know the impossible." Oh my goodness. Because Betsy's just a little wooden train, right?
Oh yeah, I mean Betsy's like itty bitty.
Hmm. The
Elizabeth's like,
train
okay,
that she
I
derailed was Betsy's big brother.
Elizabeth says, okay, I didn't think we need to.
Yep.
All this stupid things in the way.
Oh, that's fine. I've already responded to that one.
He just. Actually, it's actually really. Betsy, the little wooden train that you start off with. The railed a bigger
Twice,
train, like
like
twice the
4
size,
times.
heavier.
Yeah,
And
dang thing's
a
like
lot
a
heavier.
good god, massive.
Is there a way to get rid of this little heart thing in the corner here
I don't know.
at the bottom of my screen?
I saw that earlier. I don't. That's a new thing.
It's in the way of the chat.
Well, I know for my phone, I've got my phone like sitting sideways, so
It's a
it's
little,
like not even there for me. So once car passes, I'll throw my cylinder cocks back in to where they're not throwing out steam. And once my caboose passes, I'll flip
Yeah,
the
yeah,
switch for them to go by.
Yeah, I was, Car was explaining why you were spitting out steam.
Yeah, you
Inside
don't.
of your train.
Yeah, you don't want to be sitting in one spot for too long and not having the steam go anywhere, because it will build up moisture into the lines.
Man, it can also make the boiler go boom.
Yeah, that too. But believe it or not, your whistle is actually another version of a blow-off valve. So if you
Yeah,
have,
'cause it runs off steam, right?
yep. So every once in a while, you'd hear a train going down the tracks, and if it started getting a little too much pressure, they'd blow the whistle.
Yank the whistle.
Yep. Now, obviously, your blow-off valve is, or your safety valve is going to release steam when you need it, but it can actually be overtaken by the amount of steam you can create. So you have to find different ways of releasing the steam. Also, hence the cylinder cocks, all the way down to your whistle. And worst case, there actually is a dump valve for you to relieve some of the water.
I don't think we need that.
Yeah. There's also a dump valve for you to just throw the steam out too, but that's rarely ever used because most conductors actually know how to manage their steam rather well.
Mm-hmm. Up, we're at the spot the
mean,
last
that's
time I was here, I
thing that-
wrecked. So
Slow it down.
I'm
best
doing
thing for
6
Elizabeth
miles
to do
an
is
hour,
probably
14% throttle.
the best thing for Elizabeth to do is actually test the train to see how she likes it to handle and stuff like that. Without cars and then with cars, you know, because the cars add weight to your train. So
I always suggest
before
that
going into
I always suggest to people that they run it with cars, and the reason why is because once you add that weight to a locomotive, it's going to react differently. Everything all the way down to the braking.
Run with one car if you're testing.
Car is right there, and I'm right here. So he's behind me, so
I see your caboose.
yeah. So, see the little light over there? Once the stream catches up. So, here in a few seconds, we'll be able to actually see car come around the corner there. Which will get closer. There he is. Which normally I'd be up in the cabin itself and I'd reply back to him using my horn or the whistle to let them know that I'm there, but I'm not moving.
There's a whole whistle language.
and she says yes, now I do. She also says waves to car. Oh well.
So car's carrying all the stuff that's going to allow us to continue using this location.
Yep, I'm about to feed that thing's boilers.
Yeah, he's got what, cordwood?
Yep.
Yep.
Four to six cars loaded.
More than 6. I think I got 8.
Yeah, typically I wouldn't be standing right here because
Nope,
I'd be
6.
having some really hot foot right about now. Like my feet would be burning up right now.
Why, are you standing in the firebox?
Well, I'm standing in front of the 2 blow-off valves and a whistle
Yeah, that'd be pretty warm.
and a bell, so yeah, I mean, I'd learn just how
Yeah.
hot the boiler gets, or at least the water.
110?
That, and if the wind's blowing, I'd be getting a face full of smoke.
I'm guessing that's 110C.
Yeah, I'm thinking it is. I'm not 100% on that.
I had it in reverser, by the way.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to. Anytime you're coming downhill, you want to make sure that your negative 100 reverser, showing that you've selected reverse as your gear, and
Yep.
then you want to use your regulator as your throttle. And that's actually how you do dynamic braking for really old steam trains. You throw it in reverse,
Mm-hmm.
and then you throw a little gas to it, and when you need it, you use your brake. Because you can't 100% rely on your brakes with trains.
Did I drop? Alright. My listening a gamer is hit or miss.
I want to repeat what you were trying to say there, Jamie. Break. And here comes Claire.
Whew, your backlight is bright.
It's 3 lights.
Jesus.
The 2 whites and my tail light.
It lights your train up pretty good, doesn't it?
Now you get to have fun dropping this load.
Have you noticed, Elizabeth, that car uses a red boost, not a yellow one?
Personal preference.
There's several colors I usually can choose from. Though not all trains use cabooses, but the caboose is a good braking.
Yeah, caboose typically is a good way.
Or to add to it.
Yeah, your caboose typically is a good way to recognize where you're going, or more along the lines whether you have lost your tail. Alright, car, when you come back through and you get ready to go up, make sure both switches are to the right.
Alright.
Make sure both of them are switched over to the water tower. And that'll put you on this track.
10-4. Copy.
Copy that.
Both switches face water tower. Got it.
Yep. You don't have to use the caboose, but it makes it easier.
Yeah, you don't have to have a tail on there. Over on my server, I've got a couple that don't have tails.
Yep.
But once they get over a certain amount of cars, I want a tail.
And that's mainly to know, like I said, whether you dumped your tail on the track somewhere. Because if you know you have a caboose and then suddenly you get anywhere to a location where you're like, okay, I don't see my tail anymore, you know you dumped your car somewhere.
Yeah. It's basically an indicator a little bit to help you know that you derailed somewhere.
Yep.
Whether it's 3 cars, 4 cars, 2 cars, or 1.
That, and they have signals on the back of it, like, alright, so if I've got 1 yellow and 2 red, that means proceed with caution. So if you actually look up the signals for railroads on typically what they put on their tail for the cabooses, there's like a whole entire language system for that.
Yep.
Like, right now in mine, all the cabooses, the lights are red.
Yep. And yeah, it is more like a safety measure thing. Because if you're coming up on a train and they have no caboose type deal, it could be to the point where, like, you're coming up on a train really quick and you don't see a caboose. You're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, no, we're perfectly fine. And then out of nowhere you come up on someone's car. You can't slam on brake fast enough, so you're going to actually cause one massive bit of damage.
Yeah. Right. Or with a caboose, you can see the lights ahead of time. Usually, well, unless there's trees as close to the track as these ones.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm not in there. I'd be cutting those 2 trees down. One you're passing down, the one you're about to pass.
Oh no. Car.
You'll find a couple more on there that's gonna make you go.
Car.
What?
You no look at the weather, have you?
Yeah, it's getting darker. One more car and then I can get the hell out of here.
Looks like it's snowing.
Yep.
And I have no snowplow attached.
Well, I do.
Also explains as to why I'm having to go 50%.
You're also pretty dang heavy.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, typically if you see a caboose on a train, it's more of a safety precaution. Nowadays, they don't really use cabooses like that, except for like certain parts, depending on whether their company wants them to use one.
Yeah, normally you just see a red light on the last car.
Yeah. Like I know,
Alright.
I know the trains around here. Like the last car has a red blinking light, and that's
I
about
just unloaded
extent
all
of-
those cars, and it's still at 7.
Yeah,
It's still at 7.
yeah, it's gonna burn through.
Mm-hmm.
But
So when I
right,
come up to the switches, make them both look left.
yeah. So once you get to the runabout or the turnaround, make sure both of them are going right if you're looking directly at the water tower.
So they're set for me to hit the turnaround right now.
Yeah, if you're unloaded, you got to hit the turnaround, and then once you come out of that turnaround, you got to make
Once
sure.
they come back out, I gotta flip it. Got it.
Yeah, just make sure they're pointing towards the water tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, if you're able to see the stream, you can see my caboose, but you can barely see my cars. So if you're running a train down behind me, and if you don't have good enough eyesight, you're not going to see those cars. And you're just going to smash directly into them.
That's why, Elizabeth, when you're able to actually play with someone else on their server, your best bet is to be their tail end viewer. So they don't have to watch the tail all the time. You would be watching the tail. Make sure they don't lose.
Unless you're the driver.
Well, like me right now, so I'm the driver, but I also have that tail back there to let me know that my load is still attached. So long as I get a glimpse of that caboose and those red lights, I'm good.
Separate. But now you can't see that because we're in the corner.
And I just took my stack off my train.
Yeah. I've done that about 6 times today. I'm gonna make sure roommate hasn't forgotten about his chicken. We're cruising at a steady pace now, so we're good. Don't want nothing burning in the oven.
Too bad.
Alright, stop the train, flip the switch so both of them face right. Alright, Wolf 1. Underway.
Alright, I'm back.
In the depot, I've got another train right waiting for adjustment.
Do what now?
.280 is sitting in the depot. Needs to be attached and backed up and all that stuff.
Oh. What one'd you go with?
280 Cook. and didn't put anything special on it.
Wood fire.
So I may ask you to, 280 is a wood. 260 coal is the only coal fire of a cook. And it's got the same classy as this wood fire that I'm running now. And with the 80, I can probably pull all of those log cars. I just lose good lighting to the rear.
Yep. Oh, another unique thing about trains like what I've got. So right now you see my generator's at 100%. So if I were to go like that, low beam,
Turn your brightness down.
high beam.
Yep. Running lights. Down below 10%.
Yeah.
Also known as the parking light.
Yep.
I might have you destroy that 280 and I'll build a new one with the numbers and all of that on it.
Alright. Just keep me posted.
Well, you'll be at the depot before I would.
Hopefully, because Gamer's kind of pushing it right now. I'm taking this curve like it won't derail nothing.
Huh.
That is a really long train journey. I
Do
would
they have
not
first
wanna do
look?
that. In the dark, it's spooky. I thought it was going to daylight. Oh, dude.
Yeah, say we got a foggy day.
Yeah, from the looks of it. Yeah, it can be a little spooky.
Yeah, if you could stand on top of the engine of your train and you look at that, that is spooky. It looks like some haunted thing coming at you. It's just because the fog makes that effect. All polluting the air, man. All polluting the air. Get all that light. Oh, you're actually trying to do it to see what it looks like? Look how spooky that is! You need a straighter stretch like you're gonna do. Go.
I made it to that last switch. You know, the one that goes off to the bridge, which
Yep.
takes you up to the mountains.
Yep.
Yep, I just passed that switch.
So you're not that far down behind.
Throttle's at 20%. Speed is currently 5. So I'm probably gonna have to tap it up a little. Nah, she seems good. Given the fact I'm getting hit with galloping Gerties every once in a while, keeping it slow is a good idea.
Meanwhile, Gamer's over here rolling coal.
You can't even see your cars in that fog. That's pretty sad. You know they're there.
I'm way the hell behind.
What did you think I meant when I said rolling coal?
Sometimes it's fair to be kind, but
I mean, too, it also did just get done snowing, so it's not surprising that we got fall.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I can say about this game, the weather system is unique. Need me to wait at the wood depot for you?
By the time I get to the sawmill, you'll be long gone.
Well, I'm still having to go slow around the wood area.
I haven't even reached the first look yet. And I've increased it to 30% throttle.
Oh. Okay, so Tweetsy's got the go-go juice in her. Got it.
I think I can see first look right now. I'm gonna back it down.
And yes, I know I left my train running. Oh, yeah. You're edging first look, aren't you?
Yep, just taking the turn right now.
Where'd my train go?
Around first look curve.
You're looking for your train there, gamer?
Yeah, looking for the headlight. Alright, copy that, car. I'm gonna see if I can't put the hammer down.
There she is. Yeah, Elizabeth, when you get more experience with the game, you'll be able to do what Gamer just did. And travel one location to another while your train is running.
Train's running, flip the switch, pop back, and catch up to your train again.
Oh, I've had it timed so perfectly at one point. Like, I went to a different location, flipped switch. By the time I teleported back, my train was staring right at me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if you get up close to that sawmill, start hitting brakes. Or at least slow her down. Because I'm about to be barreling down the track here soon.
Coming through the pass that I might serve as duals. So I'll back it down.
Plus, where I'm coming out of anyway is going to put you right where you need to be.
I'm currently in coast mode. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up and get the bigger train.
Why not just get the 70?
Get ponies? Isn't that a little overkill? But yeah, I should.
More braking.
And more oomph to pull with.
And more stability, so. Alright. Pixie is coming down the line. "21 miles an hour." Or kilometers an hour. I don't know what its measuring units are, but I'm booking right now.
Alright, 70's at the depot as well. So you can frag to 280. I can see the stacks of the sawmill.
Copy that. You should be getting ready to see my caboose here soon. I'll let you pass since you're smaller. Alright, free and clear.
You know where I am. Gonna have to throw that switch though.
That is a creepy sight seeing the logs glow.
Yeah, the glowing pool. And thank you for confirming I still have my tail. Make sure that switch is flipped, please.
It is. Sad part is, I just hopped off the train because I already knew it was going slow enough. So the whole time, the train was just sitting there coasting at the same time, and you just like throwing the pedal to the metal.
Oh, I didn't crank it at full power. That was only 30.
Well, I'm at 50, and that's mainly because I'm about to be transferring.
And since I'm going to be going after a much larger load, I'm not going to pick up.
Now this is where it gets tricky, because as you notice, my train was barreling down the track.
Mm-hmm. But tricky's fun.
Yes.
You know, once you get to the big rail yard, get to 70
Uh-oh.
hook, pot, and drinking, if you can.
Yeah, sure, once I get my train under control.
It's probably in slot 2.
That wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about my 70.
Oh, well.
The 280 was bought first, so it should be in slot 1. Actually, it's in slot 2, and the other one's in slot 3, because we still got those 6 log cars. Unless you want to put the 280 on the logs. It's shunt with him.
Right now, I'm just trying to make sure my train stops. And you've already got a crap ton of trains.
Mm-hmm.
So we at least got to frag something.
Yeah. Kill the 280.
2-8, got it.
Because the one I'm driving now is going back in the depot. And I'm going to attach the cards that I have attached this thing to the rest of them and run them all at once.
Alright. DNR G Class 70.
Second throw is train the entire game. That is conventional.
Yeah.
So I got 3 of them. Wolf, Wolf 1, and Wolf 2. And then we've got the other climax, which can probably die.
That part's up to you. If anything,
I work better with oil lights, I've noticed.
thank you for reminding me.
Sorry.
No, I mean, what are you saying sorry for? Like, I literally just said thank you for reminding me.
Oh, your light?
Your light, not mine.
So you got the 70 warming up?
Yep.
Just gotta get hooked up. And then moved all the flipping way over to the rest of the cordwood cars. And I'm gonna have to turn this one around to drop these off over there.
Okay, parking light active.
All orange.
No, for me, parking active.
Ah, okay. Tweety's parking lights on.
Yeah, because my train's basically on the pony track or the Lunar Railroad side to the track.
Hmm. Lunar Republic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
Which honestly probably be better at this point just to fucking rename it because he doesn't come on.
Yeah. That's the flats. He told me he uninstalled it to make room for something else.
Well, am I not surprised?
I have other theories, but I'm going to keep it off this open channel.
Yeah.
You got the loop set?
Yep, loop set. You want your log cars attached to it?
No, I got those to replace the ones you lost.
Cop it up.
Alright, first switch has been reached. You know, one leading off into the rail yard.
And just letting you know, at 2%, with nothing attached to the Class 70, you're doing 2.
Yeah, you're going to be screaming. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going in there. Right. Go down the center line.
You'll be going down the circle, so
Right down the center line. Now, how are we going to do this? Am I going to stay on the circle or
you should be staying directly on the circle.
not go up to the reload? Alright. I'll park it just before the turntable.
Copy that.
Detach and then back onto the turntable.
So basically, since nobody's going down to the oil field right now, I've left my
Yeah.
train completely on that line.
Yeah. I'll be dealing with that a little later, probably, once we get everything else warmed up.
So what cars do you want?
Cordwood?
Cordwood? So you're going to keep the cordwood cars you got now and just hook up the 70 to it?
Yep.
Alright.
First car is braked. And I stopped it at the water tower over here.
Yep, because you're gonna need water.
You'll be able to refill from it. Yeah, you'll be able to refill from it if you bring just the car down. Or just the train down. But you're probably refilling at the red one, aren't you?
Nope. I'm back in the class 70. Back down to the other train now. Because you got to put that one into the,
Yeah, it's getting out of the way.
into the shed.
Yeah, or at least on the round table.
Well, it'd be better if you put it in the shed. At least it won't get messed up or anything. You just got to make sure to flip it to where you're on the red one, not the gold one.
Mm-hmm.
Break. Alright, you're set to go to that one. You'll be going into the left.
Left one, yep. The right one's got the,
Ruby.
yep.
Alright, your door's open. Your other one's coming down the track. Is it ready to receive?
Yeah, it should be. I just pulled my front pin.
Alright, yep. And there should be enough time. Maybe. No, why? I hate that. A little bit more. More. Right there. Good to go and ready for parking. And if you have a small enough train, please tell me this thing is not about to crash. Okay, good lord.
And if I have a small enough train, what?
You can park two of them in the same area.
Yeah. Like the Betsy's.
Oh god, you could probably fit like 3 Betsy's in one area.
Mm-hmm. Somebody made the goon mad.
No. It's,
Yeah, he usually chitters when he's in the cage, I've
Yeah, he does it
noticed.
when he's in the cage, but right now he's not in his cage. He's looking for Nemesis, who is not um, in the room he's in. Okay, that put that in the wrong spot again.
Alright, hooked up, ready to go. Yeah, that's not
Go
going to be any
sleep.
help. I can tell you one thing you ain't gonna hear.
Mm.
Gonna be rather interesting to line it up with water during the night.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And the only break I know of is off. You checking all of them? Guess that's a yes. Well, hey, why are we moving?
It's fine, I could back it up.
He's just cheering because Nemesis.
And receiving.
And it's moving. Probably on my end.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just making noises because Nemesis isn't out in the living room. She's actually in the bedroom right now, so that's why he's making the noises that he's making.
Ah.
Severe visual issues here.
Miley Strong.
This is also why I am saving. To be safe.
Oh, is it really glitching on you, car, or what?
Yeah. I went chasing the train down. It's being fed at the water
Still here.
tower. And, well, I was putting lights on a completely different area.
Oh,
There we go. Green, yellow, red. I like them all yellows. Because it provides enough light. And the engine's going off in the distance.
Why you keep chasing a ghost?
if he doesn't settle down soon. You know, he spent 9 hours in a cage. Almost.
And welcome back.
He spent quite a few hours in the cage today, and it doesn't seem to have phased him any.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's running off on me like crazy.
Sit on the train, put it at like 2% throttle, and then back it down to 0 out of nowhere. And watch what happens.
Oh, sweetie.
That seems to have fixed it.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Hmm.
Okay. No.
So what's our car count anyway?
All right. Come
1,
on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in total.
Only 6? What about the ones that are in the siding?
You haven't connected those. And there's quite a few of those.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, is connect these to those.
Don't
That's
you
why I
have
left this dropped here.
don't you have render issues past a certain point?
Mm-hmm. It was going to be a two-man job, you know.
Ow!
That's interesting.
What?
Now when you try to enter a train that's already being sit on,
It said no.
yeah, it just keeps putting you in third person.
Alright, since this is going to take forever and a day to reload because we're using the old tower, how about I go for a puff break?
Alright.
Stop.
And I'll keep an eye on it if you hop off.
Well, you can't see the glass.
I can see the glass, but I can't see the numbers. I know you need 4,500.
There you go.
Relations.
And this
Numbers
is
are in the 2000s.
yeah, we're at 2,400. And believe it or not, Elizabeth, this is the
It looks like it's about half full.
get off on there. Believe it or not, Elizabeth, this is the
Yeah, DNRG Class 70. And I'm out.
downside to this game. You have to wait till the water tank gets filled up. And that can take a hot minute.
Probably gonna be one of those kids. Because he's being very, very vocal tonight.
Yeah, but then you put him in his cage, then he really goes nuts.
I know. And he already spent 7 to 9 hours in his cage today.
Yep.
But he didn't make a mess of his cage this time. He didn't hurt himself, so it's a plus. You know, that's the part that I like, that he did not hurt himself. It's either he's vocal or he's not vocal, and tonight he's decided to be mouthy. Asked someone to bring the dog back over here, but she's not listening, I don't think. So he's still going crazy. Get away from the door. Ask those doggy rat back there, bit. He actually has managed to open the door. So it's kind of interesting. They had to use an extra little bit of weight to keep the door closed. Whether she's the one in the bedroom that is paying attention or not, I don't know. I don't think she was paying attention.
I think Elizabeth has fallen asleep on us.
Probably. Ow! Fuck down! Hurt! Asshole!
Elizabeth is asking, do you want them to let Nami out of the room?
That's what I said in Discord. That's why I call her the blonde. Oh boy.
That would be a yes. Also, the downside to this game here, you go to fill up the water, it takes a while.
Yeah, they're working on fixing that, aren't they?
Trying to, at least.
I mean, that cars now that you should share it up, because I still did it.
Oh, that explains why the sudden wind out of nowhere.
It's my other favorite weather? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the one where everybody breaks out the snow shovels.
I actually love the way they did that weather system because it's not like the other games weather system where it's this one is actually random and one is and the others are how that they're planned from. Where this one is totally out of random.
Okay, had to turn down the effects because holy crap, that's loud. You were sitting there trying to speak, and I was sitting there going, okay, I can't hear nothing besides the wind.
It's okay, we can hear you clear as day, though. Okay, so when I go back into my game, all I have to do is hit the audio background off, right?
Yeah.
That be part of the reason? Because I didn't know that at the time that was even possible.
That and turn off music if you ever want to stream.
I usually don't stream because I don't have the tools to stream, but it's weird.
Streaming takes a whole different,
Elizabeth there had to she had to actually make a streamer's account, which I never had to do with mine. So they must have done something to make it where you have to do that now. I don't know.
That's a new one to me.
Well, she couldn't do anything like chat in the chat earlier.
I mean, hey, at least now they got a free email out of it, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because your YouTube thing does also attach to a Google account,
Yeah.
which will give you a Gmail.
Yeah. Well, she's got a Gmail account. I believe. He's not as vocal because Nan is out here.
Yep.
I don't know why he has the fascination with the dog, but he does.
That's someone for him to talk to.
Not only that, but I mean, when he was really little, he used to snuggle up to her and go to sleep. Yes. I don't know whether he'd use her as mom or me as mom or what. But
No, tell him.
only time will tell. I mean, he'll follow me, you know, wherever, but
Keep in mind, though, your release date is coming up.
yeah, I know.
Not far from now.
But we're already letting him out, and he stays out longer and longer each time we let him out. So he's gonna end up really good.
No, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And that's the way I want it to go, is where, you know, he still has a kind of like a safe haven to go to, you know, kind of thing.
Well, once they hit a certain point, you don't want to let them back in. And the reason why is because once they're getting more and more acclimated to being outside, you have to let them basically get used to being outside.
I mean, what I did with Liam is I let him out, and I kept letting him out and stuff, and eventually he just didn't come back. And that's what I'm trying to do with Apocalypse, because, you know, each one has their own personality, just like humans do. I think that's what irritates us a little bit, is that he's not like Daniel was, where Daniel I don't know. Daniel was a little weird, but it was adorable.
And as
I also,
Alright, once I get this thing hooked up, I think I'm gonna sleep.
well, I mean, it's gonna take a hot minute anyway because we're still chugging water down.
3,000. 3,200.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a third person here.
What?
I see 3.
huh? Ain't me.
Ain't me.
Oh, it was me. It was me.
Oh, like a duplicate of you?
Yep.
Yeah, you're experiencing some major graphical glitches.
Mm-hmm. And I see it's snowing.
Yeah, I don't think that's the word for it. It's snowing sideways right now.
Oh, we have a blizzard.
I was gonna say blizzard weather. It's not just snow. It's a. I'm gonna dandruff the land for you.
Oh, the angels have dandruff.
Pretty much. Get the rookie gauges out of me, little brat. Really scared me.
Well, one thing's for certain. If Sweetsy won't cold start before, she is now.
Yeah.
You should.
The glass looks about 3/4 full.
Yep. As long as you get to 4,500, you should be able to run for a hot minute.
$3,500 right now. Ears off.
No, I mean, it's not off. It's just the way you have to crouch down. Because what I'm looking at is pretty much showing that it's about a quarter tank. But I'm coming in here as it be a little bit warmer inside.
$3,600. And I'm betting a train that doesn't have air brakes, doesn't even have the compressor visible.
Yep. But you still got some extremely heavy brakes for what you got.
Mm-hmm. When that sucker hits the brakes, it really hits the brakes.
Well, we still got a little bit of snow coming in from the open spot there, but
Oh, looking up ahead of my train, I've got snow coming straight down.
yeah. So at least it's warm in here.
Yeah?
I mean, realistically, right about now, I'd be sitting in a caboose. Wait, I thought you had a compressor.
I do.
Yeah, so you got air brakes.
I said I'm betting ones that don't. Probably don't have that visual either. You know, like the Shay.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 37 right now. That really sounds like a whistle at a workshop.
Stop biting like that. That hurts. He's using his fang teeth, his eye teeth to sideways bite. That hurts.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I am
doing
not
it-
a chew toy.
He's not doing it deliberately to cause pain. He's just doing it because he wants to play, and because I don't know, he's a rapper. He just does his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. He does his own thing.
38.56.
Oh, stop snowing now.
Yeah. Still pretty overcast.
Now he's not speaking or anything because Nematode's right here, and he's also playing in his pool,
Mm-hmm.
which he likes playing in.
Water tower's getting pretty drained too.
Yeah, but it'll be a while
Down to
before you.
70. Yeah, it'll be a while before somebody needs that one.
Copy that, Elizabeth. Rest well. Yeah, it won't be long before we end the stream here.
Yep.
Car's getting tired. I'm kind of getting tired. You can't hear my
Yeah.
voice.
I'm beyond tired, but the fact is I can't go to sleep until little shit gets tired enough.
We're at 39. 4,000. We can probably pull it up now. We're at 4K.
Might as well just drain it.
Yeah, she's gone now.
It actually looks full.
It's blowing out a little bit.
I'm looking at the water level.
Oh. I'm back here at the back.
It's damn near full.
Like I said, might as well just drain the tank. Or the, yeah, water tower technically.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give you as much water as possible. This way you ain't got to come back anytime soon.
But I'm gonna hook this up to the other cars. Put my way car in the back. Lock the brakes and then back her in. Were you trying to give me maritime lamps or something?
What?
Red left, green right.
No. Was trying to give you green in the back so it signals that you're trailing. You're trailing cars. Your yellows are technically your caution.
Mm-hmm. But they provide the best light for loading at night.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I can take him into the room and he'll go to sleep. What? Yeah. It's 2. I got about an hour.
What's your...
4270.
You actually might get pretty close to being 45.
Mm. $43.
I'd say once we just get it filled up, just cut it off for the night. Then we can,
Yeah, we can deal with positioning tomorrow.
yeah.
'Cause that's a lot of track to cover.
Yeah. Okay, water tower does not want to die.
It's getting there. It's at 10. 9.
44. We might
Yeah,
get
until he's
45.
out of it.
We might.
Two.
The water tower's almost empty.
Yeah, we got 2 left, and I'm at 44. 30.
0.
I'm still gaining.
Yeah. Oddly. I don't know how, but yeah.
2.
44, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57,
I think at this point we're just
59, 60.
I think we're just
I
drawing.
was just throwing
70.
dust in your tank.
No, it's drawing groundwater is what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're running straight off of the pump at this point.
Forty-four 90s, I think. Or is that 50s? I can't tell. 4,500 and still climbing. I think this thing tops out at 5,000.
Is that gonna drain to the 0 again?
Alright, pull it up. This will last me a few weeks.
Was it 0 and then it went to 1? And
Now it's 2.
there's 1 on gamer stream, I think. Now it's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has a latency between what we're seeing and what they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta always remember the stream is like maybe a few seconds behind this. Always is. It's just like DJing, it's the same thing.
As I said, you can pull it, gamer.
You're maxed. Are you maxed? Car. Okay.
No, that looked like dirt because of lighting. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
You're at 46.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this thing can hold like 5K.
And it's still climbing.
And we both know we put that thing up.
Yeah, it's pulling directly out the tank at this point.
So we're gonna move her up, or we're gonna leave her here.
We can leave her here for tonight.
Put her back to 0.
Yep.
And save.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go face plant.
Yep. Alright, YouTube. Hope y'all had fun. For now, it is time for me and Car to go face plant.
You probably won't be long behind.
No, really won't. So, till next time. Have a good night. Or a good day. Whatever have you. And hope to see you next time.